Cult-like behavior is when you put the desires of the leader over the good of the community in which you exist. And this weekend, on Saturday, Vice President J.D. Vance said about Greenland, the president said we have to have Greenland. We cannot just ignore this place. We cannot just ignore the president's desires, right? So why are we talking about the president's desires instead of what's best for the United States and what's best for Greenland and what's best for Denmark? Because this is about placating a narcissist, ensuring that someone who cannot exist without constant affirmation gets fed that affirmation. Now that's a problem when it's your buddy who you go to the bar with, who just needs you, who needs to be the center of attention all the time, and who builds up a wall of invulnerability about them. But when it's the president of the United States, and you're not being like, no, dude, you're really the smartest guy at the quiz bowl. You're like, no, dude, it's okay. We're gonna take Greenland. We have a bigger problem on our hands. This is not a person fit to be president. And the problem is, the people who surround Trump are unfit to serve a president of the United States because they're unwilling to tell truth to power. They are unwilling to stand up for any sort of moral ground at all. Rather, they choose to ride along with Trump on his narcissistic joyride in order to build power and influence for themselves at the cost of United States citizens. Because they've made the choice that the best possible outcome for them is to feed into his narcissism and insecurity, even if it means destroying 2-century-old relationships with places like Canada or long-standing military alliances like NATO over a country like Greenland, or over an independent territory like Greenland, which is already our ally, already lets us have bases there, and already gives us freedom of travel. This is exactly the sort of behavior that advertently or inadvertently leads to authoritarianism, colonialism, and the further collapse of democratic norms in the United States. So your job is to show up for this stuff, whether it's at rallies, online, with your family, just talking about this stuff, calling your representatives and senators, telling them that it's not okay. Our job is to use our voices to speak out against colonialism in the year 2025. It's like it's 1890 out there and we all want the Philippines. It's crazy sauce. Cool? Cool.